welcome along. It's the Futsal World Cup from Thailand and Bangkok, and it's the last of the games of the day. And boy, it has been a long and exhausting but exhilarating day with some fabulous futsal matches. The favourites are through from two of the games. Brazil are through. They got the better of Argentina, having been 2 goals down. The world champions came through at the very end in the most dramatic of circumstances. Well, so we thought, but then later on, Portugal were 3-0 up against Italy at half-time in their game, and extraordinarily they managed to achieve a turnaround. The Italians, with the flying goalkeeper at the end, they came storming back, got it to extra time. Both of those games went to extra time, and Italy eventually triumphed despite a load of Portuguese pressure right at the very end. So this is now Russia against Spain, and there is recent history between these two teams. Best two teams in Europe, according to the recent UEFA Championships. These are the finalists. Spain won it. Spain, perennial European champions, but Russia are getting closer and closer. And it will surely be another one that goes down to the wire. Colombia are through as well. So Colombia will play Brazil. Shock scoreline, their victory over Ukraine. And this has turned into the European half of the draw in a sense. Ukraine's in Europe as well. So we rise for the national anthem. Two teams, the two protagonists, looking for the last place in the semi-finals. Spain against Russia. I think the Russians might make some noise over the next hour and a half, 2 hours. The Russians have louder voices than Spaniards. I don't know, I think the evidence might point that way. These two will do battle again. Spain have always had the better of Russia, but those gaps are getting smaller and smaller. And there's the 5 that will start. The only one on a yellow card is Alamau. It would be a major loss in the semi-final against Italy. The guys on the right there, they'll all possibly come on. The sub-goalkeepers, maybe not. The rest of the players we will see. Eder Lima and Pavel Kristopolov are the two players on yellow cards for the Russians. And a number of that Russia team are Brazilian. Pula and Eder Lima, Robinho, Cirilo, Gustavo as the Brazilian contingent. So if they end up playing Italy in the semi-final, it will be a very Brazilian affair. It'll be worth counting up how many Russians you have in the teams. Spain will want to do something about that. Kike is the captain. Mark Burkitt, good luck to him. The English referee Gabor Kovacs will be out there with him as well. And you have an extra official, third official, Scott Kidson of Australia, and then the timekeeper as well. Important job, timekeeper. Kim Jan-kwan from Korea. Venancio Gomez is the coach of Spain. They try to regain the World Cup. It's got busy, plenty inside the arena. And neutrals aside, there are more Russians supporting their team. And the small but hardy band of Spaniards supporting their team. So can this be Russia's day? Or will Spain get the better of them again? They played in the final of the Euros. It was a squeak, but Spain did it. 2 times world champions, Spain, looking to regain their crown. Brazil are through. And they've done it. Colombia are through. There's an element of surprise about that. And now Italy wait in the final for one of these 2 teams. So it's the 3 best teams in Europe from this side of the draw. 1 place in the final against a South American team. Almost certainly Brazil. We'll see. Semi-finals coming up on Friday. And the evidence of today is that these games are going to be tight. 2 periods of 20 minutes, but the potential, let's see, almost say the likelihood of 2 5-minute periods of extra time to follow on from that as well. So it's Russia in the white, Spain in red, the European champions against the new pretenders of Europe. Beach soccer world champions, of course, the Russians. They've come and upset the established powers in that game, and now they're trying to do the same, working from within in a sense, though, in futsal, by having a core of Brazilians in their team. Alamau, and they play it forward to Barcelona's Fernandao. So there is even a Brazilian element in the Spain team, isn't there? There's no escaping it. I haven't actually seen much of Colombia. Don't know whether they're a serious prospect to defeat Brazil in the semi-finals. Both of these teams are capable. Russia will fancy their chances of going all the way, although they've always known that Spain would be their likely opponents. Russia came through the group stage with the greatest of ease. 16-0 against the Solomon Islands, 9-0 against Guatemala, 2 against Colombia, and then 3-0 against the Czechs. And the round of 16 adds up to 30-0. 30-0. Not a bad record for a boxer, that, is it? Spain have conceded 7 times, in fact. Kike working pretty hard there on Pula. Pula, a star of previous World Cups for Russia. But it's Eder Lima who leads the way, and he, I believe, still leads the way in the race for the golden shoe. On it's in. Well, Russia have taken the lead early on. Cirillo. It was taken quickly. He got across in front of the defender, and Juanjo couldn't react in time. No real fault to the goalkeeper. Just simple, fast, effective corner. And after only 1 minute and 14 seconds, Russia are in front. Spain don't often play from behind. Usually, so hard to score against Spain, because they press the ball so effectively. Their marking and defensive work so good. And that fall to the ground, so spectacular, but well, there was a foul before the gymnastics. Oh, Cirillo's nicked the ball back again. Now then, that was a chancy challenge there by Juanjo. He's got away with that one, hasn't he? Yeah, he got the ball from behind. I think you'd have got a free kick against you in the Spanish league for that. Spain on top of the world in 11-a-side football, of course. In the other 5-a-side variation of the game, they've gone into steep decline on the beach. It's another foul against them. We've got to be careful here. Not much different from the challenge that the goalkeeper made and got away with. Fernandao came and got the ball. Accumulated fouls there. You see, if it gets to 6, then that is a shot from the white second penalty mark, the middle of those marks. They're 10 metres out. You'll see them when the camera goes into the wide shot. And the goalkeeper made a save, and it almost ricocheted back their way. Pula did well. Juanjo made the block. Let's see. This could have ended up anywhere, couldn't it? Came back. I thought it came off Kike, but no. Fernandao. Up to big Fernandao again. Now Pula. Kike ready to go. Did he take too long? He's got 4 seconds. No, it's not for that. Just for talking to. So he gets another 4 seconds. Forced the ball out, waited for the movement to come, and I'm out. 36-year-old now. Dynamo Moscow player, and I'm out. It's all right for Mercado, just scuffed it slightly into the ground. Now Cirillo. That was worth it from Cirillo. Russian noise. It's the loudest again. Cirillo volleys well over. tidy and efficient, the Russians. They make the change. You see the rolling change there. Petrovetsev coming on, the number 3. And then Robinho's on as well. I think the name is the clue for him, isn't he? One of the Brazilian contingent. And there's lovely play, and it's in. It's Ortiz. Spain are back. Bit of disappointment for Gustavo. Let's see how he gets through. And he's got too much room for one. Deflection there. Toe punch, isn't it? Beat the camera, beat the goalkeeper. Look at that face. Racing in Brasilia. Might be supporting the various Brazilian players in the two teams. Just Fernandao, they've got it back again. It was the two Brazilians who linked up there for Spain, Fernandao and Alemão. Gustavo did well to save. A bit of a shirt tug there on Lozano. Talented young player, Lozano's only 23. Quite young for a top-level futsal player. Fernandao, smart turn by the big man, and a good save by Gustavo. Spain are turning on the style here. Lozano was through. Sorry about that. Well, he thought he should have scored. I thought he was going to score as well. Through his legs. Russia hanging on here. Started so well for them. It's the first goal they've conceded in the whole tournament, of course. Can't go to pieces now. There is an element of luck of the draw about any tournament, of course. I'm sure Russia would have taken their neighbours Ukraine's games. They went out today against Colombia. I'm sure either of these teams would have fancied taking on Colombia. Instead, that goes to Brazil in the semi. Italy await here the scenes at the end of that Italy-Portugal game. Italian players could be exhausted, or who knows, they might be walking on the clouds. Oh, it's a good save. It was Eder Lima with the shot. Juanjo just managed to stick out a boot. Oh, might have just broken the way for Torres there, but instead it came to Robinho. Spain will press it high. And usually when they press high, they press together so effectively. Spain on top, if anyone is at the moment. Spanish have it again. Lozano, and it came back up Eder Lima. Well, they don't count towards the golden boot. You're scoring your own goal. He does still lead the way. Fernandinho of Brazil, Cardenal, Ricardinho. of Portugal, but they're out, of course. And Saracens of Italy all have 7. So he's got a 2-goal lead, and he won't get masses of goals scored from now on. You've got to fill your boots early on against the lesser lights. He certainly did against the Solomon Islands. Eder Lima missed out really against Guatemala. Only added 2 to the 7 he got in his first game. That's Cirillo. They are an attacking threat, aren't they? Those Russian players. They've recovered from a rocky moment. I suppose change of personnel, isn't it? Always a factor in futsal, isn't it? Depends which set of players you've got out there and how you decide on your blend of players. Kike didn't reach Kike. Kike was happy to leave it. Simple routine from the set piece. Just played sideways to Torres. I think the simple ones are usually the best. I know you've got to mix them up. You don't always get a chance just to play the simple one. They are generally more productive. And a mistake. That was a good effort, Rudnikov. Here's Kike. First time ball knocked inside by Torres. And he sprints for the sideline for the substitution. They make the changes when you can, and they're rolling. Alamao is the latest player on, the Brazilian-born veteran. Pula wound himself up for that one, didn't he? Alamao. Kike to Fernandao. Man from Sao Paulo. Oh, lovely movement. Kike! Excellent work by Gonzalo. This is Prudnikov. He pushed and he pushed. It's typical Spain. Sergei Skorovic is the coach of Russia. And a careless pass by Spain. You don't often see that. Get a pro league in Spain in which to play. A couple of leagues. The League of Honor is the top one, which we have got your games from on Eurosport at times. So a lot of these Spanish players. Barcelona's the most common team for a lot of them. They've moved into futsal big time. Juanjo is an inter-movie star player, the goalkeeper, stumbling into the goal. Just about well judged by Gustavo, the keeper for Russia. Prudnikov. There's an arm off there, and that was okay from Alvaro. I think that's okay if you are actually going to play the ball yourself. If all you're doing is blocking the other guy from getting it, then I would actually say that was a foul. Because you can use your body to shield the ball. You can't, but you need the ball to be able to shield the ball, and he didn't at any point even try to take possession of the ball. Here comes the Spanish pressing. What's the Russian answer to it? It's the usual answer that they get, and they really do press on well. Just have to practice it, really. It's not an act of genius, is it? Pressing the ball in a concerted way. It is something you need to practice. And the same plans, not one of you doing it, or two of you doing it. Everyone has to know the drill, everyone has to be fit enough and concentrated enough. De Lima. That's fair enough. De Lima wasn't diving to try and get a free kick. Knew there was contact, but on his way down. So confident in possession there, Alvaro, to take it close to three Russian players, really. There's a shirt pull there, spotted by the referee. It's good work by the ref. De Lima. No, 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 he says, no, no. Because he would be out. Now, the next game he is. All for one silly pull of the shirt. He won't play in the semi-final of the Futsal World Cup. What a blow. This is the man with 9 goals leading the way in the Golden Boot. Nice thing to have on the trophy cabinet, on the mantelpiece. Kike. Ooh, all around the stadium. It was it's enough move. I just couldn't keep it down. Viva España is sung widely at Spanish football matches. As far as I can see, there are no words to it other than Viva España. Depending on how old you are, you'll either know or not that there was a song in Great Britain in the 70s called Viva España that had words and everything. Corny words, but words. It wasn't just da 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 Viva España. Well dressed up, isn't he? Gustavo, the Dynamo Moscow goalkeeper. Dynamo Moscow dominant in this Russia team. Powerful shot by Lozano. 8 Dynamo Moscow players in the 14 for Russia, all based in Russia, where you can earn money playing futsal. So get yourself citizenship as well if you're good enough. Lozano with the restart. The 2 times world champion Spain. No break on here. Well, he chose the wrong option really there, Stepolov. He had Eder Lima, needed to release him earlier, and now there's a gap, now there's a problem, and Eder Lima did really well. You're asking for handball, it wasn't, was it? Miguelin trying to get it beyond him. It was great anticipation. Brilliant, 15 seconds of play, not by Kristopolov. Eder Lima there, the number 8, and he gets sliding before the shot is taken, knew where it had to go. It's a little victory that for Spain, isn't it, every time? The pressing game forces the mistake. Not immune to mistakes themselves, of course. Lozano. Oh, great interception by Miguelin. Miguelin and Kike play for El Pozo, who actually finished top of the League of Honor, but they then have a playoff system after that. Barcelona won that, so Barcelona are the Spanish champions. Cirillo. And this is Pula. Shuklin. Nice little change of direction by Pervertsev. He's had a good tournament, Pervertsev. Miguelin just comes back and intercepts it. Now it's Torres. And the captain, Kike. That's Ricardo. The 4 out there all having a touch of the ball within space of a few seconds of each other. Lovely touch by Ricardo, brilliant goal. Super stuff, Fernandao finishes it off. And for the 3rd time today, the favourites were behind in these quarterfinals, but they've turned it around. Less dramatically in this game, because Spain were only 1 down. Great link-up play between Fernandao and Ricardo. Ricardo didn't give it up. Kept running, got the touch and kept it in. And created the goal. Oh, but there's a chance for a quick equaliser. Straight through the middle for Sergeyev, the captain. You don't get too many sights of the Spain goal. Got to take them when they come. Just got away, Sergeyev again. Cirillo. Pula wants it. No, misses him out. Prudnikov. Sergeyev. And a chance, Cirillo. Good marking. Kike stayed very close. Well, that's a good outlet ball. Oh, Miguelin. It's a difficult one to control, but player of his standard. That's a lazy bit of defending that. Kike saying it was a dive. It wasn't, and he is another one who had a yellow card against his name. Just a little bit of a shove as he went by. He probably didn't set out to do it as cynically. It's his second yellow card of the tournament, but he's already served a ban, so only Alamau on the verge of a suspension. Accumulated fouls is a little bit of a concern for Spain. Cirillo, good tackle by Kike. Not afraid to make it either. Excellent work by Ricardo. And he gets another foul on the accumulator against Sergeyev. No, Cirillo, beg his pardon. Cirillo doesn't have a yellow card against him. Ridiculous tackle that, isn't it? So 5 minutes to go as the timeout is called. Probably the least fan-friendly aspect of a futsal match. The seemingly endless timeouts. Can't even get dancing, girls or boys. At least at the basketball, when they call timeouts, you get dance troupe come out, some flashing lights and stuff. Super finish by Cirillo. Ricardo actually was the creator of both goals for Spain. Ortiz and then Fernandao are the executors. It's the FIFA Futsal World Cup in Thailand, and pretty full arena this one, which is good to see. It's been a mixed success in respect of slightly disappointing crowds. Great when Thailand have been involved. Here's Ricardo again. Did he keep it in? Yes, just. Has he got a trick up his sleeve? Yeah, got a corner. Not sure what Pula was shaking his head about. Kike. What a good effort and a useful bit of goalkeeping as well. Russia happy just to clear their lines. Ricardo has done well. 23-year-old. Headed for the bottom corner. Oh, good strength by Fernandao. And he couldn't get it beyond Cirillo. Pula. The slip by the very talented Pula. Ended up with the dignitaries, in particular forward ball. That's the strength of Fernandao, isn't it? Sergeyev thought he'd just knocked that leg out of the way. See what I mean about the endless timeouts? Grandstanding by the coaches. Just showing, I think, that they are more important than the players. I think that's the whole point from the coach's point of view. Timeouts were invented in American television essentially to show adverts. We don't even show adverts. We don't know when they're going to be called. So you've had all week. You've got 18-day long tournament, and you've had preparation time before it. So you don't really need an extra few seconds. Actually, I don't mind it as much if they do it as a precursor to playing the flying goalkeeper. And I think does change the spectacle. Huge drama earlier, Portugal, Italy, with that. So both coaches have called their timeout now, so we can get on with it unimpeded to the end of the first half. Spain having come from behind to lead 2-1. Robinho's given the ball away, the result of good Spanish pressure, but the forward header that time by Ortiz wasn't great. Robinho first to it, and just unable to set up Eder Lima with a chance to shoot a goal. Lin, the number 11 there, to Torres, the 4. Lovely footwork by Lin, is unlucky. Eder Lima almost tripped him, just managed to hang the right side of the line. Prudnikov's on the charge, is unlucky. Hope he's okay. Advertising hoardings are not particularly substantial, but he was going at some speed. Lucky there, Eder Lima, wasn't he? Because he would have fouled him if Lin hadn't got out of the way. Goalkeeper's got 4 seconds in that circumstance to play the ball. Russians back, two defensive lines. They switch over, but they've lost their man. It was Ortiz who was through. I was just saying that the Russians were back in a defensive formation, and 3 of them got drawn over towards the ball. And Ortiz should have made better use of that. Now goes towards the middle. Be the most sternly defended area. Oh, it's a lovely play. Good reach though by Perevetsev, and then the shot came in anyway. Torres with the opportunity. Gustavo with an important save. 3-1 is not insurmountable, as we've seen already today. 3-0 is not insurmountable. But it's a headache. Mao. Good challenge to stop Alvaro, but he'll have it back again here. It's that factor of Spain winning the ball back quickly again at play there. Oh, it's great pressure, and is there a result again? Great work, Gustavo. Alemão. Russia's goalkeeper has kept them in this. Eder Lima has made a lot of saves, and many of them as a result of Spain winning the ball back in that kind of area. Oh, he's lost it. And it wasn't well used, though, by Kostopolov. Oh, Juanjo came out. Something I do advocate. Goalkeepers being prepared to come and play a little bit. That down as a straightforward falling over by Fernandao. No foul. Break on. And it should be. Oh, it's missed! And now he gets it in. It's Lozano at the second time asking. Lucky boy. 2-goal lead for old Gustavo. He's out of luck. Work by Alemão. Oh, that should have been stuck away first time. And Russia didn't react quickly enough. Comes back to him. Oh, they're on the ground. Well, they've got to slide there. Robinho's got to go in, hasn't he? Got to give it all to try and block the first one. As it turned out, if he'd stayed on his feet, he probably would have been able to make the block the second time, but that's the break on that occasion. Here he is, Robinho, Cirillo, and Robinho, great tackle. Super work by Lozano. Into the last minutes of the first half. As Russia took a very early lead, remember. Great pressure by Spain. 40 seconds. They force this, they might be able to get themselves one. Last clear chance at the Russia goal. Gustavo's made some good saves. Beaten 3 times. Deflected easily for the goalkeeper this time. Gets Robinho going through the middle quickly. And it was just carried out to play rather than it being a foul. Fernandao. And Miguelin. And that should be it, I think. Certainly if this ball stays in play. Half time. And Spain are looking good. Lozano knows. Fierce look on his face as he claps his teammates into the dressing room at half time. Cirillo had given Russia the lead, but Ortiz pulled it back for 1-1 with only 3:18 on the clock. And Fernandao. Excellent work, and then maybe the crucial goal, Lozano, just before half-time. And Spain have a 3-1 lead. But as we've seen so far today, plenty of life left in this one yet for a place against Italy in the semi-finals of the FIFA Futsal World Cup. Half-time.